I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for Control Center
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look. Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss. This was intended as the main gathering space for Control Center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few.
This would have been an access point for advanced training module.
Poke around. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it. Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed.
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected.
All 3 are relevant to problems currently. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to... If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern. In human terms, they are frightened.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
the missing subordinate functions.
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2060.
Pharaoh, huh? I really...
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive.
All 3 of the missing functions have already or were prevented from... Do you still need them?
If attainable, restoring their remaining elements would increase my... Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have...
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus, only by recovering and merging it can I regain and mass-produce new machines at Cauldron. Only through it can I program and alter the tasking of existing machines, recovering other subordinate functions, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stay.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really...
I'm afraid that, in my present state, I am operating at less than 1/5. 18 point. Hephaestus dwarfs this. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under the... Hephaestus would absorb me. A merge cannot be attempted until my
And how many subordinate functions is that going...
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my... exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located...
Correct. Unlike which are confined to discrete physics, Hephaestus is distributed through a network that connects the planets called...
So, when the time comes to subdue...
I do not know. While you are... I will attempt to find...
So, once Hephaestus has... You'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at Cult...
Yes. And to program their behavior.
So, could you build an army, attack the descendants of Far Zenith, and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps human life above. So yes, once I have been empowered with I could design, build, and given the nature of the Far Zenith threat. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about you, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good.
Indeed.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy... Why would descendants of Far Zenith...
At this point, we can only...
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know...
True.
Unless... Well... The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia back... I mean, if they did that. If they booted their own Gaia until she could take control of Hephaestus.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction... Snuff out life. And then, potentially, to build and into their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite
extinction. Instead of salvation. You said Sirius is...
81 trillion kilometers.
Right. So, how would...
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey. This appears to have been much... If their ship departed Sirius at the same extinction signal first began, the journey was made in just 29 years, at an average of 0.2. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the journey was even faster. A mere 13 years.
Okay, enough. The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they have Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to... right?
Yes. As your own experience, in effect, as a key to the...
But... how...
The Odyssey carried approximately millions of animal zygotes. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard...
That's... Okay, but... I mean... Destroying Elizabeth...
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal, or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to...
Elizabeth Sobek? The extinction signal didn't just wake, it made every subordinate function self-aware.
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was a soul, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinates.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had...
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise. Were its intentions less, I would admire the intellect or
So if the descendants came to Earth on a... I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful than all...
Yes. As your encounter with them at the Proving Lab, they appear to make extensive... Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of energy field that shields them.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed...
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a war, no shielding could withstand such...
So there's hope.
Always.
How did you figure out that the extinction
The key came with data from Silent's interrogation of Hades.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal... Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you...
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until...
Which would take another 8.6 years.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 70. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical...
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
I think it'll be
Or
better
I could
this
also
way.
look around here some more.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
I'll have to find more machine sites to get the parts I need. The snowfall's blanketing. Land.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger. You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the Martians. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tenakth. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite. There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Appreciate the warning. Round me. Metal? That might be a cauldron. heard they'd set up outposts in the area. If I leave them be, they'll cause nothing but trouble. I should lie low, find whoever's in charge, and take them out. Maybe then the rest will leave.
There's no glory in waiting around. Regala will take the grove. I'm sure of it.
Ballista. Be useful if I run into trouble. Got it!
Okay, spit it out. Once.
That soldier with the heavy weapon. That has to be the one in charge.
You're in a world of hurt. Alarm! Firing now!
Machines in here. I could override one with something.
Tell
for
me you saw me break
Stir up
away!
some trouble.
I'll tell you
I
limb
should check the
from
body.
limb!
Might find something useful.
Keep her on the defense! She's climbing up!
Surprise. The rebels must be keeping tabs on the Utaru.
Use this opportunity. Don't come back.
Lay cool!
The area should be safe now. Acid ammo will make this go quick. I don't have the override data for that machine yet. I better look at more cauldrons. Should be able to hack this open. These edges look like they'll hold up. People seems sturdy enough. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Here we go again! That was fun. Now I need to find my living core. Do I have any fire ammo on me? This cloud should hide me for a while. machines. I gotta find a way to the other side. Get past this shield. Everything's being moved to the back of this corridor. That has to be the core. Use that arm to get across. Jumping onto that arm should be so far so good. Now I just need to jump off at the right time.
I'm here.
Those metal carriers can get me closer to the core. But how do I reach them? Could try getting to that arm below. Fence. Make that jump. That was close. I should be able to hitch a ride on these metal carriers from here. I made it this far. Just have to hold on a little longer. Those arms can help me reach the core. I just have to get to them. Gotta time this right. Made it. There we go. Those metal carriers should be get those machine overrides. Never seen machines stored like that. I guess it's deactivated for now.